Hi everyone, this is a reading with me. I hope you are doing well. We're going to have a look and see what is coming through for you. This reading is for all star signs, and if you are here, hello and welcome. I feel like there are messages for you, and this reading is for all star signs, and this is a very safe space where you are always very welcome. All right, so we're going to have a look and see what is coming through for you and what messages I have. So let me grab the cards. So lately you've been feeling like your life is a little bit stagnant. You feel like the same thing is sort of happening over and over again, and not a lot of change or not a lot of growth or not a lot of progress is really taking place, which can sometimes feel frustrating and a little bit annoying and a little bit like, oh, nothing's really happening. And it can be a bit just annoying, basically. And what's really interesting is that you have three major arcanas. Okay, so here we go. Look at that. First of all, you've got the Hermit here. And this is interesting because I feel like the Hermit shows that yes, you're very deep in thought. Yes, you are still proactive. Yes, you like to analyze things. But what's really interesting here is that you are very sort of, I want to say you're overthinking, right? And sometimes you can have anxiety not knowing exactly what's going to happen in certain situations in your life, what's going on, how certain people are towards you. You're definitely overthinking a lot in regards to a situation with love. Now, I don't want to say like, oh, you're just overthinking too much, stop it, because that's very invalidating, isn't it? And I feel like there is a reason for you overthinking, because you know, Temperance here is a situation where you're not sure whether you should stay or go, because you're sort of getting mixed signals. And when you get mixed signals, it's a lot more difficult than when someone just says, okay, goodbye, or when someone says, yes, I want you, right? Mixed signals keep you in a place of limbo where you're not sure whether you should stay in a situation or go in a situation, whether you should entertain a situation or whether you should close out a situation. It literally makes you feel like you are going insane, and it literally makes you feel super unsure as to which direction you should even go in. And that's something that I really am picking up on here, is that you just don't know, and it can feel quite stressful, super stressful, and just very confusing in all aspects and directions, to the point where you don't know exactly what to do. And so this is really the kind of thing that I am picking up on here, especially with judgment as well, is that you are sort of judging everything and kind of confused and scared and not sure what to do. So let's see what this is all about. Three of Pentacles. It's definitely in relation to someone who is like not Three of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups, but it's really in relation to doing with someone that's quite heavily on your mind, someone that you feel you could have a future with, someone that you want to build a life with, and you're thinking to yourself like, but if I let this go, then my dream goes with it. If I let this go, then my future goes with it. But right now, that's not what it is, right? You're living in the future. You are creating a fantasy. This person right now is not giving you what you want. So you're not losing a dream, because that dream is not necessarily present right this second. Does that make sense? Right now, this person's not doing enough. So how can you lose something that you haven't actually got yet? Right? So whilst I can understand, because you're probably thinking, yeah, but if I exit out of this situation, then it's completely gone. But that situation isn't here yet. This person is not doing enough. They haven't proved themselves to you. They have not proved to you that they are worthy yet. That's what I see, is that perhaps you are jumping ahead really quickly. And one of the reasons for that is because you don't want to waste your time, right? You don't want to waste your time on people that are time wasters, quite frankly. And you have this habit of, which I think is actually quite good, of sort of, sussing out whether someone is good for you or not straight away. And you don't want to waste your time behind people who are not good for you. You know what I mean? You want to be around people that are good for you. You want to be around people who will not waste your time and will be generous and genuine and things like that. So we do have here the Emperor as well. This person seems to be quite emotionally sort of, well, sometimes unavailable, sometimes quite stern, not the most emotionally available or present person that you may have ever come across in your entire life. Cards wanted to fall down. Okay, so despite what this person has done, which is not enough, I do feel here that they do have some hidden emotions in regards to you. So let's have a look at those hidden emotions and see what that is, because I just feel like the situation between you and this person has gone very quiet, and you get mixed signals, and sometimes you just don't know where you stand. And some of these mixed signals also include things like not knowing where you stand, but also not knowing, how they feel towards you and if they're going to do anything substantial or significant. But we see something substantial and significant happening between both of you, which is obviously really, really positive. So I do feel like things will progress between you both. Things will come together between you both. There will be some more movement from what I am seeing. I do feel like they will take action towards you as well, which is obviously really, really positive. I think that's probably one of the most positive things we have seen, and that will give you a little bit more clarity for where you stand with them as well, because I feel like they will tell you and show you, like, this is how I feel towards you, this is what I want to do, and they will actually know, okay, that losing you is not a good thing for them. Losing you means that they lose someone who genuinely cares, and so far they've been entertaining people who are not necessarily the best for them, you know, and people that kind of just say one thing and do another, and, you know, they'll realize, actually, I want someone quite truthful, I want someone quite stable, I want someone who, you know, I genuinely like, and I want someone who's strong, and they themselves will also adapt that strength and then reflect that strength and project that strength back onto you so that you know where you stand with them, if that makes sense. And that will give you more clarity for where you stand, and it will really allow things to become much better between you both, which is obviously very positive as well. But they will definitely realise that losing you is something that they don't want to do. And we see here as well with the Four of Cups as well, there has been some form of rejection between you and this person. And I really feel like that is something that's going to come to light. So why do they realise that losing you is a huge loss? I think that there are some things happening in the family, like they could have a family wedding. They may have something else going on in the family that really triggers them to realise the value of relationships. And I think that it's going to put into perspective that actually, you know what, they do want their own relationship. They do want their own family. Like, they want to settle down. And that is something that they will realise and then understand that actually, I really want that and I need to do more about that. Does that make sense? I want that and I need to do more about it, and I need to not just constantly be running away from these sort of things. And that's a very powerful thought that they will have, and then they will realize, like, oh my gosh, I don't want to mess up my future, and that triggers them to communicate with you and to come forward and to express that, because they will start to have a huge desire for a relationship based on something that happens in their family. And I also feel like in the family, this person who settles down, who they then look at, is someone that never wanted to settle down, but they find someone, it just makes them so happy, and their attitude and energy has completely changed. And that is why I really feel that then this person is like, oh my god, if they found, you know, that kind of thing and they're so happy, then I can be happy too. Okay, it's kind of like a follow-on sort of situation. And then we've got the Queen of Pentacles, which shows that they will be happy, they will feel very, very good, very, very sort of complete within themselves, and things just really come together in such a beautiful, beautiful way. And then we've got the Seven of Swords as well, and they will realise that actually, you know what, I can't afford to lose somebody like you. That's like one of the worst things. I have to do something, and I have to be proactive, and I can't be, you know, running away, because that's not helping anybody. It's not helping them, it's not helping you, it's literally not helping a single person on the planet. So they will realise that it's a huge loss, because then what happens is they see this beautiful event take place in their family, and it makes them feel like, oh my god, I don't want to lose out on that. I don't want to lose out on that. And that's what everybody does, you know, they want to settle down, they want to have a family, they want to have a beautiful relationship, they want stability. I can't lose out on that. And so what happens is that this then becomes their goal. Okay, their goal starts to become wanting this, and when they think about this, they think about you. When they think about settling down and having a beautiful relationship, they do naturally think about you, and that's something that they really, really want. And they will then be much more proactive in doing this with you and towards you, rather than running away from it, which will allow them to be so much more proactive towards you, and it will allow things between both of you to actually then come together. And that is what I am picking up on. And that's the thing, is that there's some kind of event that needs to happen in their family first, which is what I mentioned. And then once they see that, and they see how happy this person is, who was, you know, a very non-committal kind of person, they will then feel like, oh wait, we had like very similar views and now I am truly, truly ready, and I do want to make something really work here, and I don't want to run away from this, is what they will literally think. And so let's get some message cards here as well. I have always loved you and always will. You are the only one that truly gets me. That's because you are the only one that truly gets them, you know, and here we go. I have always loved you and always will. It's true. It's true. Our love was written in the stars. And it's this kind of declaration that they will give you, which will make you feel like, you know what, I don't want to lose you. I can't afford to lose you. You are what I want when it comes to a long-term commitment. You are the only person that gets me. I'll always love you, you know, and our love was written in the star. And so, you know, in time, once they sort of realize this, especially in regards to what happens in their family, they will literally come and confess their love towards you from what I am seeing. And I also wanted to mention as well that if you ever wanted to purchase any personal services with me, they're always on my website, shopmoonlightguidance.com. There's personal tarot readings on there. There's rituals to manifest different areas of your life. There's, you know, things like black magic energy removal, protection ritual. There's rituals for love, money, success, marriage, career, healing, etc. Obviously, you know, there's the tarot readings to answer questions that you may have, but there is also, as well, I just really wanted to mention this, there is also the intention items which have thousands of 5-star reviews. So there's bracelets, necklaces, anklets, pom-poms, tassels, candles, sage bundles, embroidered cards which you can put under your pillow, which are all handmade, meditated with, and saged. There's so many intention items on my website, shopmoonlightguidance.com, thousands of 5-star reviews at the bottom of my website. Everything is always there for your convenience. All right, so definitely do check it all out if you are interested. And let's get a little bit more information. Yeah, so, you know, they're going to have clarity. I feel like this person's in a bit of a hibernation mode right now. They're not really saying much. They're not really doing much. They're not really being very proactive. They are not coming forward towards you in the way that you want them to. It's all very confusing. It's all very overwhelming and frustrating, and you don't know always where you stand, which can be really annoying, but that's the energy, you know. 4 of Swords are not really doing much right now, but the Ace of Swords shows them taking action, because once that epiphany comes to light in their mind, they just cannot hold back anymore, and it's going to be so incredibly triggering where they think to themselves like, oh my god, I need to do something, otherwise I'll lose out, and I can't afford to lose out. So that's them then taking action and being proactive, and that's really what I see here. So this is your reading. If this resonates with you, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Check out the description box below for information on personal services, readings, items, rituals. And I also have TikTok and Instagram. I post short readings on there every single day, so feel free to check it out if you're interested. Instagram is moonlight.guidance, TikTok is Moonlight Guidance, and I will see you all very soon. All right, take care.